your crowning achievement, right?
Eh. If anything, it's probably the most terrifying. The most terrifying skateboard from the depths of this ocean.
So I'd like to point out, this isn't just an experiment with deck shape and wheel wells and all that stuff. This is also an experiment and an excursion for us into the world of fiberglass.
Yes. Which, by the way, is probably the most terrifying place out there. So, what we got going on here is a very complex 3D Baltic birch core. There's kicktails, there's concave, there's
Bowls.
and it's completely asymmetric. There is a tip, there is a tail, there's a front, there's a back. This thing is made to do some freestyle longboarding. We didn't go very thick on the wood because we wanted it to be lightweight, and the intentions were to wrap the entire thing in fiberglass. So the strength would come from the core and the fiberglass, which was then going to make up the concave and wheel well recesses so that we could experiment with a board that would have 22 degrees of deck tip from other planet skate trucks, but would not interfere with your feet and your foot pattern. Mm-hmm. So you can totally ride this thing like a regular skateboard and have your feet over the axles and use the wheel wells as gas pedals so you can find that sweet spot on your board and then also get more leverage just to throw the thing around and then, you know, still do freestyle moves and, you know, standees and a lot more maneuvers that you normally couldn't do on a skateboard because it has a kicktail, it has the deep concave, it's got the super rad, you know, wheel well so you can get way over and have nice deck tip without compromising, you know, wheel bite, but then still have something that you can, you know, do some sweet, you know, nose manuals and walk around on the board without worrying about catching a wheel with your foot. So, to me, this is a radical departure from so many of the longboards that are out there. You know, everybody out there is inhibited by this or that.
There's just all these things that you're sick of.
Yeah, dude. Like freaking wheel wells and wheel bite and, you know, lack of shape. And this thing has all of that.
That's got so much shape. Like, when he was kicking it around the floor, I don't know if he realized, but I could...
It's just, you know, it's a piece of wood. There's no trucks on it. But, you know, I can easily do all sorts of moves on it. You know, I can walk all over. I can pick up the board. It's super easy to just move it around. You know, now imagine you get some skate trucks on here with some harder durometer wheels and you're ripping down the hill, you know. You'll be able to bust out some pretty sweet stuff and take it to the skate park and go show off in the bowl, you know, to what all the short skaters are doing, and then still go, you know, bust out some big slides on the steep hills with wearing your gloves. You know, this to me is a radical departure for longboarding. You know, you're not limited to one skateboard that just goes fast and one skateboard that just can shred the park. You now have the board to accommodate all of those disciplines. And, you know, obviously it's version 1.0, but as we evolve this concept, it's only going to get more radical, it's going to get lighter weight, the flex is going to get better, and, you know, we're only going to be able to integrate more features. So, I'm excited, because not only does this eliminate so many of the issues that I have with current board design, but it also is an experiment with more exotic materials. So, Other Planet Fiberglass Division, over and out.